Peace and blessings, everyone. Welcome back to the Humble Servant Homestead. Today we are back out here in the potato patch. Now, about 2 weeks ago, we came on out and we harvest. Do you remember those names, baby?
New or Red Norlands.
So 2 weeks ago, we came on out here and harvest those red Norlands potatoes. Now we got a great yield out of them, guys. Now this bed is about 4 foot wide. I still haven't came on out here yet to measure these beds, but however, how long? Looking right like it may be right at about 25 feet, maybe. That's just a guesstimate. But nonetheless, we are out here now to harvest those Yukon gold potatoes, guys. Now, the leaves did dry back quite a bit, but we still have a little bit of greenery. But we're going to come on out here to harvest these potatoes. They usually take right at about 90 days, guys, to harvest. Okay, and so I believe we're well overdue, or we're well over past that date. So we're going to come on out here and see what we have underneath the ground. Now, of course, you know, it is an exciting thing to come on out here and harvest whatever it may be, not just potatoes, but we're going to go ahead and get into it. So come on along and let's go. All right, so here we have a patch right here that was dried up, and that's not Yukon gold, but hey, we're definitely going to go ahead and take it. I believe what happened in this spot is where I came on in and maybe plant some extras. But hey, looking good so far. Okay, do another nice one. Okay. And I don't know where my son at. I'm praying he'll come on down so you could get a little bit of this fun harvest. Oh, look at that. I missed it. And I think I might have scraped it a little bit, but it's all right. Look at who showed up. You got your bin, man? Oh, yeah? Well, come on and move these potatoes right here on out the way.
You gonna go for your potato bin?
You could just put them to the side. Okay, here we have one more that pretty much dried up. Let's see what we have here. It's not bad. And I haven't watered this spot where these sweet potatoes are. Excuse me. I did not water this spot where these potatoes are. And this side the dirt is a little bit drier, but I just noticed that it's starting to get a bit moist.
So I guess all of these that were dry on this end were the red potatoes.
Mm-hmm. I think this was just probably like extra, maybe. If we didn't have any more of the Yukon gold,
Okay.
we had came on in and plant these. But look at that. I tell you though, this would definitely be a potato that I will plant back. Definitely, because you look at this. Look at the yield that you're getting out of just one, just one potato right here. That's a lot. Look at that. Still keep on giving, right? Okay. Wow, look at that. Yeah, these are very, very prolific potatoes. All right, so let's get on down here to these Yukon Gold and see what they are actually working with here, guys. Okay, I feel like I dug a potato a while ago. Just moving that out the way, see if there's anything. All right, so the question is, do we have any Yukon Gold in the ground? To my guess, I'm going to say yes, okay? And the reason why, if you notice, we having this crack within the soil right here. And just from looking, I can already see one poking out. We have one right here. They have a little bit of green on it. Maybe sunlight got it. We're not going to fool with that. But let's go ahead and see what we have in here.
Okay,
Okay.
once you dig that one, I'm gonna show them how many New Orleans red Norlands we have, and then he can empty those and show you.
Wow, look at that. Look at that. Another great yield. Wow, look at that, guys.
Wow.
Wow, that right there is, I'm telling you, beautiful. Now, that's one of the important things as well when you plant your when you plant your potatoes. It's important to plant ones that have at least three eyes on them, okay? Because for every eye that you have on your potato, it's going to send out one of these, okay, which is your plant. It's going to send out a plant that is for every eye, and each plant is going to have those little runners that put on the potatoes. So that's why it's important to make sure you plant potatoes that have at least three eyes, okay? 2 to 3 eyes. So, but look at that. Beautiful. Go ahead, son. You could grab those. Wow. You know what? I don't. I'm surprised of what's coming out of this ground right here. I'm a little bit surprised. Okay, and the whole. I guess we're not done yet. So let's go ahead and dig in there just a little bit more and see what else is in this hole. Look at that. Keep on giving. Uh-oh. We got one down here. It keep on giving. Let me dig it just a little bit more. Wow. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Now, that's what I was about to say. Because it could have been the other plant over here, guys, where that we are starting to dig into. But from what I'm seeing, this vine looked like it was coming from this direction. Okay, so let's go ahead and dig just a little bit right here to see if we're getting into the other potato. I'm going to pull it. So this one is also a part of this one as well. Okay. Yep. And look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. Wow. Man, I tell you. Ain't that's a blessing. That's a blessing. Here go another one. Go ahead.
They go down.
Yes, they went down. Um, so I guess that would be, and look at that. That one went bad right there. So that we'll leave in here
The
for,
whole part is bad.
well,
It's gonna be cut off and used.
we'll leave it. We'll leave it. Let it go back and feed the soil. Okay, so look at that, guys. One hole
Mm-hmm.
from one potato that I put in. Okay, so you just imagine you went to the store, you buy one potato. That's what I always try to let you guys understand. Even though I came out here and I plant one potato, look at the return, okay? And this potato I planted probably maybe about 3 ounces, maybe a little bit more, okay? And look at that. I have at least about 3 pounds of potatoes right there. Could be a little bit more, okay? So keep that in mind. Get outside, like I said, get in the dirt and plant your food. The beauty about it is that I am able to bring this to you all so you all can see that it is possible. Now, I did took you all along with me when I planted these potatoes, guys. So go back and reference to that video, whether you're planting in this ground or you're planting in a raised bed. The principle is the same, okay? It is the same. So I don't want to do too much talking. We're going to go ahead and get back into digging another hole right here, or another potato. Let's see what we get out of here. And from what I'm seeing, look at that. From what I am seeing, we have food. Look, oh wow, look at that. I'm glad I went deep with this this fork here. We're just going to pull that out. I want to see what's really going on under here. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Now, you know what? With all the excitement and everything, this is the moment right here where I am going to stop and say, thank you, Father. Thank you. And that's from the deepness of my heart. I'm saying thank you, Father, because look at this, guys. Now, last year, last year we planted potatoes, and what the Most High blessed us with, we were thankful. But look at it this year. Okay, this year. Now, go burn you some trees outside. Get you some pot ash. Pot ash. Put in the hole with your fertilizer. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Wow. Look at that. Go ahead, son. Take them off. I'm going to have to let you get a little bit of that fun, too. Wow, guys. And it is so fun to come out here and dig these potatoes, because guess what? I don't know what I'm going to be pulling up. I just don't know. But look at this. Look at that. As if I tell you what, I'm at the store shopping in aisle 2. Excuse me, y'all. You know, I am in the store shopping in aisle 2, guys. And just real quick, look at what I was able to buy from the store. I paid about $10 for the seed bag of potato, a 4-pound bag. And look at that. I already doubled my money out of 2 potatoes. And remember, I cut them. Okay, so let's see what this whole have to offer. And it's not done. It is not done. Look at that. And so what I'm doing when I'm digging these potatoes, I'm actually going under. Okay, you're going to have to move these, son, because I still got to come to this one. So kind of move those back. I'm digging under the soil just to make sure that I am not poking any potatoes. And look at that. We still have one more right here. Okay. And that one, I think that might... No, I don't. It looked like it could be. This could be a sweet potato. Well, we're going to leave that. And so
We'll have him empty the red potatoes we have, and then fill up your bucket with these potatoes we've dug out so far.
Okay, well, here we go. And so if you notice, I'm going to show you all something. This right here is possibly coming from, this potato could have two eyes on them. And that is why you see these two runners coming from out of this hole right here from those two eyes. Okay? So the more eyes you left on your potatoes is the potential that you will get more potatoes out of them. But of course you have to make sure you fertilize these beds as well. See, I don't think this is a seed potato. I think this is,
Potato.
no, we didn't plant this that big.
No.
But look at that.
So late picking?
Well,
What do you think?
I wouldn't
All
say
the
I
rain
wouldn't say
making
too late, but all that water, because you could see that potato starting to kind of deform a little bit. But hey, it's all right. That's all right too. I think this hole is going to make up for that.
So this is one of those things when you told them in the other potato video that we went down 8 to 10 inches and some places were 12 inches.
Mm-hmm.
These potatoes are about a foot down.
Yeah, they're coming from deep. But you know what I noticed, and it could be this variety where that the potatoes go more down in the soil. Could be to get more space, but if you notice, the other variety, a lot of them was like right on the top, you know. Right, let's see what we have here. You just can't wait, huh? Go ahead, take it. Okay, there you go. Look at that. Look at the size on those. Wow. See that? Went down pretty deep.
Looks like you may have to empty your bin. Can you manage it? So now question, did this row here have three in a row or just two?
3 in a row. But like I said, remember some of them didn't.
Right.
Some of them didn't really do anything. You know. I think some part of the soil was a little bit too dense when I planted them. And with it being so dense, what happened is those eyes had an issue pushing up out of the dirt. Okay, so we have to make sure when we plant them back, we make sure that soil is real nice and loose, and just watch out for the rain, because if when the rain comes, it will compact that dirt and that issue will still occur. So, but I definitely love the result that I'm getting out of these potatoes here. So Look at that. Another great potatoes.
And then just want to take the plants out. Once you take the potatoes out, take the plants out of the gun. Take them off to the side.
And so, like I said, the key is also to make sure you're going down deep enough with your fork, because if I was to go shallow and go in too close, I probably would have poked some of these potatoes here, guys. Okay, so we're gonna do that again. We're gonna come right about here, and I'm going down real deep. I'm just going to work it and come up just like that.
You have potatoes in there.
And you see what happened, if you notice, when the potatoes sent off those roots that have the potato on it, or it's a name for it, I can't show you. When it sent out those little roots with the potatoes, if you notice how far that went out right there, you see? So what's happening, like I just pulled this one, and there wasn't a lot of potatoes next to this area right here, but look at this. You can see that? Look at that stem right there. So that's what it did, and look at that little bug. You ain't gonna eat my potato. But look at that. It send out this potato all the way out here, and that could be for more space, because these potatoes, they're so big, guys, you know. But hey, that's all right with me, because wherever you send these potatoes, I will find them. Okay, so I'm guessing it's going to be a lot coming out of this one again, because we have quite a bit of shoot that came out. So let's go ahead and see what we have here. Wow, look at that.
This one up here.
Got a feel. Yep, that's what I was just about to say. I got a feeling there's more in here. And as y'all can see, there is a few more in here. Oh, a few more. Wow. I don't know about that. It's like it's a little bit more than a few. Look at that. Watch your fingers. Okay, I think that's it for that one.
Almost time to empty your bin again, MJ.
Look at that.
Wow.
It's a beautiful harvest. And I think it's still more in here. Yep. And look at that. Can't beat beautiful earthworms. Those little fellas there, I don't hurt them. I just put them back on in. Now, if I am going fishing, I would come on out and grab a few earthworms. I don't know, Bebs. Felt like I might have
You think you
poked one. I felt like it. Feel like it. I could be wrong.
Hopefully it's dirt or a stone. You're doing an awesome job.
Wow, look at that. Look at that. Still seeing signs of potatoes. They were like, no, I'm not done yet. Don't leave me behind. Look at that. See what I was talking about? Look at that, how far that stem then went out to put that potato on out there. That is amazing. Boom. Got them hands, young fella. All right. I think that's going to be it, though, for this hole. I think that's it. All right.
This is your BLM dress? Awesome sauce.
And real quick, look at this ground right here. I want to show you all. See how that crack? That lets you know that there's potatoes down here. This crack right here indicates that, hey, I am full down here and I'm making space to hold all this food. And that is why you have that crack in the ground right there, guys. Okay, so let's go ahead and see if I am correct about what it is that I'm talking about. So I'm going to dig at a distance. Don't want to, because I think it's going to be a lot inside of this spot right here. And you can already see some signs. Get a little bit closer, not too close. I'm going up underneath those potatoes, okay, and come up just like that. All right. And move that out the way. Yeah, I don't think that's all, because I can already see one that was left behind. Okay, so go ahead and do like this. And I'm glad the fact that when I'm digging, I'm going down deep enough, because I'm able to break that basin down at the bottom, so that way whenever I do come back and plant potatoes in here again, they will have even a better chance of getting down to where the soil is real nice and soft. All right, so look at that. Told you this hole wasn't finished, and I think it might still be more in here. Hold up, hold up. So this one's coming from off of the other vine. All right, watch your foot there, big man.
So let me see what you have in the bucket of what that whole raised. Still a nice yield out of that one.
Oh yeah.
One of those is full.
It could be the seed potato there. It could be another.
Nice.
Oh, look at that. Still got one more right there.
I see a lot of
Hold up, hold up, hold up. Back up. Get those. Just get those. Yes, a lot of roly polies in here. All that straw that you brought in. And what those roly polies do, guys, they'll come on in and eat any leaves that may say die on the potatoes or even the straw. Anything that is dead, they'll come in and eat on it, and they start to decay and stuff like that. So that's what those roly polies are. You don't really want too much in your garden bed, but they are kind of somewhat beneficial to the garden because it helps to eat those dead leaves and stuff like that. Okay, so is there a hole right here? Might have been.
take the sticks up.
You're missing one there. Look how far. See how far it done send that potato out? All right, let's see what we have here. Oh, you got your little frog, buddy.
Is that frog?
Yeah, he done went back underneath the dirt. Sure you move the dirt around in that one. That way you don't miss nothing. That's a big one there. So, I mean, I guess it is okay to say that this was another great yield out of these potatoes once again, even though I haven't been able to get on up there and see what I've harvested out so far. But from harvesting and what's been coming out, I'm guessing that it's a great yield. Okay.
He's on bin number 3. Getting ready to be empty.
Were those been heavy?
Not really.
Oh, that wasn't heavy? Okay, so you're strong then, huh? All right.
That one has a sun kiss.
Yep. And so this one right here, so we're talking about, and this is about the second one I've seen so far, but that's why it's important to put the hay on top of your potatoes to keep the sun from hitting them and turn green like that right there. That right there is actually a toxic potato. That one you want to discard of that. You don't want to eat it. You can save it back to use it for, look at that. You could save it back to use it for, oh wow, there's some big old potatoes in here. Look at that, guys. Wow.
Let me see.
That's another big one there. And so here's another one that was, I guess, sitting on top of the sun. We'll leave those in here. Let those go back and break down. Okay. Move that one further back up that way, MJ. Okay. Come on over here on this side. It's another nice one. And this one looked like, well, it only gave 2. And that was just, from what I'm seeing here, this came from just one eye off that potato. That's why you see we only have just about 1 stem came from out of that. Okay. Let's go ahead and see if we have some more. Get that weed out of here. What purpose do you serve? None. All right. Those got a little green on them. I guess this end down here was exposed to the sun.
Don't put them down there in the rotted potato.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Wasn't expecting this down here. Wow. Look at that. Those are some big potatoes. I guess all the nutrients ran down here. That's why these potatoes down here so huge. Because it is at a slope. Wow, look at that.
If I can put that to the side.
Well, I guess that's a finale. It's like, look, I'm going to shut it off with a bang. Just keep on giving there.
You have to Oh, is it this bad, right?
Yeah, I think I still have a few.
Okay, Martha, let me see behind you.
Let's see. Don't want to leave no potato in this hole. Get that dirt off of that. Because I think, look at that. Go ahead, grab these. I got that. Grab these. Wow, look at that. So glad I came and doubled back around. Yeah. And pull back some of those potatoes. Let me see. Let me see something. So I'm going to show you all something here on these potatoes, guys. It's not all of them, but there's a couple of them in there. Like even these. See how they're a little bit kind of deformed? So what happened is, this is at a slope coming down here. Okay, and so what happened, a lot of water settled right here, and that's what's causing some of the deformity inside of these potatoes right here. So that's why you don't want a whole lot of water on your potatoes. Of course, you give them enough water for them to make it through the season and do what it is that they need to do, but oversaturated of water will cause your potatoes to develop, and don't look so pleasant. Okay. So just keep that in mind. Got one there. Let's see if we have anything. There go one. And I'm telling you, the sun's starting to get a little ripe out here. So we're gonna go ahead and finish harvesting out. But you come on along. Y'all been coming along with us for the long haul. So we're gonna take you all the way to the end. Come on. We're gonna finish up these last few holes here. And also, what we're going to be doing, which we have already started some. There go another deformed one from too much water. That's still good. There's nothing wrong with that potato. What we're going to be doing is, like I said, of course, we know fall is quickly approaching. And we do want to put some of these potatoes back in the ground, guys. But one of the thing is, or the question would be, will those potatoes be ready for you to plant back in the fall? Will they put eyes on to where you can plant them back in the fall? So what we're going to do, we're going to be putting them inside of a box in a cool night, in a nice, cool, dry place. Okay, just to kind of speed up that process. What we're going to do is also put an apple or two inside of the bag. And what's going to happen, that gas from that apple will also help those potatoes to put eyes on a little bit faster. Because we do want to plant, like I said, some of these potatoes here as well in the fall, guys, so we can have another great harvest. Okay. So far it is looking like that is it right there for the Yukon goal. Let me check this hole right here. Make sure I'm not missing anything. So far, that looks good. So that's what we're going to be doing to get these potatoes to speed up and put some eyes on for us. If it don't happen for us hey, we might have to just run out and grab a few more potatoes to plant, because I definitely want to plant some more potatoes. Now, I know y'all can see, look at the bed. It's a mess. Hey, you came in and dug it up. Now, what I'm going to go ahead and do, like I did with this one back here, I came on in with my cultivator, with my tiller, and I cultivated, guys. Went ahead and amend this bed back with some chicken manure, and that's what I'm going to be doing here. Coming in with some chicken manure, not a whole lot, okay? Because when we do plant these potatoes, don't dump those potatoes in the bin like that, because you will damage them, okay? But what we're going to do, come back on in with the chicken manure, amend this bed right here. Not a whole lot, like I said, because when I do plant my potatoes back, I will be putting more fertilizer in that hole. Okay, so we're going to cultivate it in, make our rows back the way how we had it, and come on in and put some straw on these beds here. Now, what this straw is going to do, like even right now, the sun is beaming and this soil is nice and cool. And look at that, how moist that soil is. So that is the reason, guys, for the straw. And even going forward, that is what, and like I said, I told y'all to stay tuned, because it is in the process to where I'm going to be doing something with these beds right here. That is the reason why I make them 4 foot wide this year, because like I said in some previous video, I won't be out here all the time cultivating, okay? But nonetheless, come on over here. We're going to go ahead and see what we done harvested out of this bed right here. Now remember, all of these potatoes that we put in, not all of them, not all the eyes made them. So for the ones them that did made it, let's go ahead and see what we got out of this bed right here. And so this is it right here, what we got out of that bed. Now, from what I'm looking at, it's almost a wheelbarrow load, okay? As y'all can see, we have potatoes in here, all different sizes, guys. We have some big potatoes. Look at that, real big potatoes. Great harvest, I would think. You know what? I do need to go ahead, and the wheelbarrow got some weight to it. I do need to go ahead and eventually get me a scale, so where that we can start weighing up these harvests and what we are getting out of them. Now, I want to say, I think I probably put maybe about 6 pounds, could be right at about 6 pounds of potatoes that we planted in that bed right there. And from what I'm looking at, it's nowhere close to 6 pounds in this wheelbarrow. So I would say that is a great yield, guys. A great yield. We have some decent size potatoes that came out of the ground. Oh, you put the red ones on the bottom as well, huh? Okay. And so we did when we first began, we did kind of pull out a few of these potatoes here as well. And I think that is from when we ran out of these potatoes and we have some of these left over. We went ahead and put them. I don't know if you can hear that noise, but that is 2 deer blowing at each other. So if you can listen, those are deers, guys. I think this is going to be a good hunting season for us here. But nonetheless, we're talking about potatoes. So nonetheless, that is it right there for the potato harvest, guys. I just want to say thanks to each and every one of you all out there for coming along with us harvesting these potatoes right here. Now, like I said, get on outside and get in the dirt. Fall is approaching. And yes, you can get on out there and plant some of these potatoes right here as well and get a great yield, guys. But I just want to say thanks to each and every one of you all out there for stopping by the Humble Servant Homestead. And as always, peace and blessings to each and every one of you all out there. Have a blessed day. Remember, keep a smile on your face. You be happy, you be cheerful, and you also be blessed, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Have a blessed day.